Hello and a wonderful Wellspring morning to you. Um, my name is Author Tuesday. Today I'll be playing Nikola and Lina. I am joined by two fantastic people. Would you please introduce yourselves?
I'm so tempted to be like, "Hi, I'm Karen Robert." Hi, I'm Katie. I'll be playing Lina Noticia, Nick's girlfriend. Hello.
Well, she's
Um,
also much more.
Talking about in this instance, but yes.
yes, we could be here for 5 minutes discussing everything that Lena is. Probably more. Um, I am Zen, and today I am playing Sentry the bird dog.
I love the bird dog.
Everybody loves the bird dog. I should have expected this, but I didn't.
I
Did
enabled it,
you,
to be fair.
You did.
Katie, Zen, you need to understand that chickens are a special interest of mine. And everybody fucking loves dogs. And so you give us an avian dog and you put it in front of us, and then you do a surprise Pikachu face when we're like, this is the best thing since fucking sliced bread.
Because the fucking image for it looks so nasty. And that's what I was looking at, and I say it's a bird with a dog's head, and you are all thinking it's cute, and I'm thinking it's not.
I feel like I need to go back to the recording because I feel like part of it was just like, yeah, kind of like a German Shepherd, and my brain was like,
I You also don't know this about me, but I grew up with the sweetest, gentlest German Shepherd that you could ever imagine. His name was Key, and he was wonderful, and he has forever shaped my life. And so I legit was just like, feathery key, but like this. I'm sorry, you walked into a trap. The trap was our enduring love for animals.
and an artist being fascinated at how a dog bird would work.
Yes.
Yes. Also, Katie's adorable little doodles also probably like killed it.
I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
You said bird dog, and my brain's like, baby,
You drew them very baby.
you're baby.
Look at one of them just upside. Sorry. Um,
Are
we're
you looking
we're in
at
this.
the
We're
images?
doing player. Look in player talk. Then has posted Sentry in player talk. Look at the little bluff. Anyway, so Nikola has just asked Lena if they want to come up and see Sentry, and Lena has just said yes, and so Nick's like, cool, great, excellent. Wait here 1 second, and they're gonna new him upstairs.
Yes. I guess we should say this is taking uh, place after Building Bridges Part 2,
Immediately after, yes.
immediately after. But yeah, is Lena outside as Nicola zooms up?
Yes, they're just
Great.
like kisses her forehead. Just wait right here. Zooms up the stairs.
She's just,
Aww.
I think there's a purple streak over to the elevator. A comedically calm moment in the elevator, and then a sneum over to their room where they open the door. They're just like, Sentry, you here, buddy?
And Sentry, who is probably like on the floor, busy chewing on like a dog toy, like looks up at Nicola and is like, perks up, like, cause like, oh, Nicola's home, and like drops the toy and goes to walk over to Nicola for pets.
Pets, good streets, hug, loves, cherishes. And they're just like, hey, Sentry, buddy, have you remember me talking about the little axolotl who I've been hanging out with, a really cute one, who's really smart and really dedicated to what she does, and other things.
Sentry looks up at Nicola.
Uh, would Do you have any interest in meeting her?
Sentry like cocks their head to the side and does little tippy tappy feet on the floor.
Oh,
Yay.
baby.
All right, listen. So, before you came and lived with me, I know that picking up small animals was kind of your specialty, and you were really good at it, and I'm real proud of you. But you should know that Lena is a very small little person. They're very cute and little. So I need you to promise me that you're not gonna pick up Lena and go off with her, alright?
Sentry puffs up very proudly when you say they were good at carrying off other animals and then slowly deflates. Is like appears to be thinking it over and then sort of settles back down on the floor, accepting these terms.
Alright. I love you. I'm real proud of you. You're a great little dog and also a great bird, and I love you so much.
Their tail is
Pet,
wagging.
pet. Alright.
Yes.
I think that they're going to like take a second, like, well, good. And they're going to go over to the kitchen and grab a bag that is Sentry treats on it. Which like is one part dog treats, one part like dehydrated chicken and beef, kind of jerky like treats. And then probably like
Please have
pro-
birdseed.
bird like probably bird seed and then also like dead mice. Because this is a predator. Like
It's not a predator.
Jessica. Anyway.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
I'm so glad you got that. Anyway, they're going to kneel back to the elevator, comically calm moment while they're riding down, and then kneel back outside, like, all right, you ready?
Yes, 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 yes. She just happy hop.
They're gonna take your hand. Actually, here, they hand her the bag marked Sentry Treats.
She looks at the bag and what's in it, and like has a visible question mark above her head as she looks back up at Nikola and just says, "Should I know anything about your dog?"
Yeah. So this is a very interesting dog. They're like leading her inside, holding the
Okay.
elevator for her.
Lena has this expression of, "It's not a dog, is it?
I
It's a
mean,
dog, but it's not a dog."
and a dog, but not a dog is about probably the best way to put it. Yeah. But
Nikola,
he's
what did you bring home?
a friend. Um,
She face palms.
but he's a very good boy. And they're very intelligent. Um, they're very well trained, and I let them know that you were coming, so they shouldn't be they shouldn't be too much. But also if you want, just you know how to deal with like dogs jumping on you, right? Like you cross arms, turn away.
Okay.
Actually, first before we go in,
I'm.
like they stopped you in the hallway. Like okay, so
How
like
big is
almost like
this dog?
a hamburger Sentry, like you German Shepherd size.
I think you said Sentry is about the size of Tailwind.
Tailwind,
Yes.
Tailwind size,
Like tall or
like Tailwind size.
okay. She just kind of is like, "Oh boy." She's excited, but she's like, "What did Nikola bring home? What is Nikola calling a pet?"
I mean, to be fair, Nikola also brought her home.
Exactly. And she's a vigilante who frequents Innsville often. Like, his choices can be dubious.
Nikola looked at Lena and was like, "Aw, this is the best thing I've ever seen." So what else has
Stab.
he looked at and been like, what is the best thing they've ever seen?
Yeah. She's just like, I'm adorable. Also kind of dangerous. What did he bring home?
Probably something adorable and dangerous. Alright.
Exactly. She still has sparkles in her eyes of determination and excitement though, because dog.
Alright. They like make noise on the door so the sentry knows that they're coming in. Alright, I'm gonna go in first and I'm gonna just, give him some pets. Then uh yeah. They open the door and they slide inside and they're gonna just kneel down and give Sentry a hug around the neck.
When you say they slide inside, all I imagine is them going 2D and sliding inside.
Yes.
Just a whoop.
Honestly.
And Sentry is again still excited to see them.
Yeah.
And they're more tippy taps as he gives them a hug.
Alright, we're ready.
Lina slips in and sees an adorable, quote unquote, little dog bird and is just like, that's a baby.
And Sentry is like, I presume, like, sort of being held in place by Nikola in a gentle and loving way, but, not allowed
Yeah.
to run up and sniff at Lina instantly.
Lina's also doing happy tip taps.
I think that when they say that, like, this one's happy, that one's happy, okay. We'll switch from, like, the hug to, like, pets on the top of the head. Like, alright. Sentry, this is Lina. Lina, this is Sentry.
Hey, Sentry. She holds out a hand and gently comes closer.
Yeah, Sentry will step forward and, like, sniff at Lina's hand.
Now, here's the dangerous part. You know how animal handling is a wisdom-based feature?
Oh boy.
She has a -1. So let's see what happens
Oh
as
dear.
she takes out a mouse to give to Sentry.
Can Nikola have given her the help action with all the running around and the warning and the, like, be gentle with the girlfriend, be gentle?
I think so, yeah.
Yay.
Okay, there's the first one. That's not as bad as it could be.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. And
Oh.
that's worse. So we're going with the 11.
You have, Bro was kind enough to remind you in player talk that you do have birthday inspo.
You do.
I have what?
Birthday inspiration, because it's your
What is that?
birthday.
What's
You
birthday inspiration?
You have inspiration because it's your birthday.
Oh, okay. It's my birthday. What do I roll? Is that what the what?
Let me see. I think it's just an instant nat 20 whenever.
Oh. I think I should use it on their first meeting. So instant nat 20. Birthday nat 20. Lol. Okay.
Yeah. So nat 20 obviously, like, Sentry sort of sniffs at her hand for a moment, decides, yes, this is a good person, and then she pulls out a mouse and they get very excited, but very very gently take it and eat it, and then approach sort of looking for pets.
She does the good scritches on the neck. You know how birds and dogs both like that? Just under feathers, under fur. Just
Yes.
There's a puppy.
And Sentry is leaning into it and very clearly enjoying it.
She's just looking at Nikola with like watery anime eyes, like it's a dog.
Nikola is looking at this with just like the backdrop is just one enormous heart because their pet and their girlfriend like each other.
The amount of relief. She just gave all the good scratches. Get under the wing. Get under the. Oh, this is a good bird. It's a very good bird.
Uh,
This is a good bird.
Sentry rolling over onto their back for tummy scritches.
Just, oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Just who's a good boy? This is loves the dog. This is a good dog. This is a good bird. Look at this bird.
And Sentry is eating it up.
Gives more treat.
Yes.
Alright,
is
alright, on
having-
to lunch.
Hands back the bag of treats. Plays with little birdie feet. Look at little birdie feet.
I mean, very not little birdie feet with very sharp claws, but
In her mind, look at the little birdie feet.
I think that Nikola will just like sit next to them and just be like, "This is nice. This is peaceful. It's finally a nice fucking moment."
I'm waiting for the plot twist.
What plot twist? We planned
I don't-
nothing for this.
I know, I don't think there is one, but my paranoia about this world is just like, okay, what's about to happen?
Bronson kicks down the doors.
It says, bitch!
What's that? It's Brittany with a steel chair.
Fuck courage!
I think that like, oh,
Sorry, you go first.
I think after a while, Nikola will just like they will also like how in my experience both birds and dogs really like being scratched at like the base of the tail, good little butt scratches.
Best scratches.
They'll do that and they're just like, yeah, so Sentry and I met when Ill Will was using them to abduct house pets to do illicit experiments on.
Lina face palms again. Is Sentry reformed?
Sentry, you reformed?
Sentry looks up at Nikola and flops onto their back again.
Are you reformed? Are you reformed? Are you a good little reformed?
Their
tail is wagging.
Yeah, you know that picture?
What the picture of the mother back.
No, well, the picture that was on the Hellspring City website.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually, the green thing was someone else. But the person carrying the green thing was actually this guy.
Oh. Okay, then we've low-key met before, buddy.
Oh?
Well, I mean, somebody had to take the picture, right?
That's fair. We
She
did
waves her
not
hand.
see you that day. We did not see you.
She gestures at being small. You realize
I
most of the
know.
bushes and the uncut grass is taller than me?
The uncut grass is taller than you. What? Where in Wellspring City did you find uncut grass taller than you?
By the pond.
Those.
It's for the
alright.
ducks.
It just focuses on giving scratches.
You were talking.
Well, regardless, Sentry has kind of kept me sane the last couple of months.
Aw.
They're a good listener, aren't you, buddy?
Gives them good face scratches like, oh, you're a good boy. Look at you keeping him sane.
Sentry does a blep.
Oh my god, she's just squealing like, what's a blep? Nikola, you can read thoughts. You're getting the surface level thoughts of, oh my gosh, they make me think of Rex.
Mm-hmm. I think that they're just like, uncomfortable.
Like what?
um, I'm sorry, I wasn't, um,
Oh, did you do the mind thing again?
not on purpose. I'm
I
sorry.
know. What'd you get?
It just that it reminded you of someone named Rex.
Uh, well, Rex is a pet of a friend.
Okay,
She's
you
trying to decide whether or not uh roadkill would be cool with them knowing that they have a pet.
Yeah, I mean, like I
Brooke.
said.
Surface level thoughts. She's like, ah, fuck.
I think like they just start like they put their fingers in their ears and they start just fucking cut through. Take me home. Like
She buries her
humming.
face in Sentry's feathers, like, ah, damn it.
Sentry, your people are being weird.
Sentry looks at Nikola and then looks at Lina.
You did nothing wrong. You're a good boy. Skitch, 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 skitch.
Flip again.
She's distracted by Blip. I'm just laughing because I feel like you get the mental image of this weird looking creature wagging its tail at Femelina.
Aww. Oh my goodness, what a little sweetheart.
And ah, fuck!
I'm so sorry.
She buries her face in feathers again. There's no winning.
Hang on.
Do you have the photos?
They're pinned.
They're
I
pinned!
don't know which one you want me to use.
Whichever one you think is best.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm
They're just
grabbing
a little
picture.
guy. They probably have a burrow speed. They're probably fine.
That is the creature.
This is a creature. A creature named Rex. A little creature.
Where's the creature?
Player talk.
Player talk.
Oh, there it goes. Oh my god, that's adorable.
I know, right?
There's just a little creature named Rex.
Oh
Look
my
at them.
gosh.
That you just get that mental image.
I think Nikola just has to sit down like, oh my god. Also, bro, look at Spectator Talk. Anyway,
Creatures time.
It's a creature.
fair enough.
I laugh. It's like this weird mesh between something aquatic, something weaselly, and a porcupine something. Maybe this is an amalgamation of many things, and it's somehow adorable.
Nikola wants to cut dope. Would it hurt? Maybe. They don't care.
Wants to hug the dangerous animal. Hashtag Nikola and change. N stands for not a predator. it's a friend.
Listen. Just like, what? They're like, I didn't take roadkill as the sort to have pets.
Well, I mean, it's good for protection.
and also because it's a little fuzzy creature.
Sure. She just is humming a song in the back of her head to try to help mitigate leaking
Uh,
any more information.
I'm sorry. I should.
Their
I
name is Rex. They're adorable, and I love them.
Their name is Rex. They're adorable. I also love. I haven't met them. I love them.
I have no idea if you will ever have the privilege of meeting them, but they are great.
I will. Perhaps that can be a long-term goal to attain. I do want to have a chat with Roadkill, and I'm sure that he wants to have a chat with me.
If I, Lena just like, I'm so sorry in advance.
Why?
I have no idea why. I just have an inkling.
Roadkill attests that he doesn't care, but from what I've seen, he loves the hell out of you.
Well, I know that he cares, and I'm not worried about that. My concern is that, do you know what a shovel talk is?
I'm aware, and I believe that I'm due to receive one.
Yeah. I think you guys can get along as long as. I mean, I think.
Well, it's spoiler alert. I have no intention of hurting you. If I
I know.
can help it in the least. Um,
And if you do, he
and
will kill you. I'm so sorry.
no, that's fair, and I probably deserve it.
Nikola.
Listen, I am also on team Nothing Hurts Noticia. Uh, like that's also a long term goal of mine. I don't see me and Roadkill on opposite sides of a battle for your time or energy. There's no such thing as running out of love, and there's no such thing as having too many people willing to throw down on your behalf.
Yeah. I think she skitters up and kisses you on the cheek before hopping down and petting Sentry.
Oh golly, they flop.
She just mentally looks at you and says, "Revenge for the head kiss."
Also, hey, Sentry, your person is now on the floor in prime his face zone.
I think Lena's just like, "Attack!"
Yeah, Sentry walks over and like sniffs at Nikola, starts licking Nikola's face.
No, Sentry, no, come on, buddy. But
Violence!
Sentry
Yes!
like stops and cocks his head looking at Nikola. God, that took
you're a
me
good
so
boy.
fucking long to remember the name.
Just scritch his face like you are my best boy. Are you my best boy? You're my best boy. Look at you, handsome young gentleman.
Sentry is beaming and fluffing up. His tail is wagging.
Look at the good boy, proud birdie. This is just Sentry gets all the love and affection in the world.
Yes.
Lena's just like hugging this dog bird that is bigger than her by a foot. Nikola Lina is so small.
Yeah.
She could probably ride this bird.
Oh my god.
Fun fact, dogs' hips are actually not built for that, so even with very small. No, wait, they don't have
They
dog
don't
hips.
have dog
They're a
hips, they're a
bird.
bird.
They have dinosaur spine.
They
Oh
have
my
dinosaur
god.
spine.
Oh my god. Sorry, the possibilities
Also,
have
they're
spread out.
mutant. I'm pretty sure they're fairly sturdy.
Hey, then does Catalyst V have any like auxiliary health benefits?
Probably. Honestly,
Is it good for your spine? Is it ergonomic?
listen, it's a superhero cartoon, so everyone keeps getting thrown into buildings and being fine. So I think it's good for your bones.
You
I
probably
think.
need a chiropractor, but your bones are fine.
Mm,
We have bone healing juice.
Sentry stole my spine. Hashtag Sean.
Snatched.
Yeah, I remember when you were flying in the wind.
Uh-huh.
Snatched.
That's how Sentry picked Sean up by the spine and
By
just
the
never gave it back.
Just went shloop.
You know that thing where you're like, oh, got your nose. The Sentry could do you one better.
Sentry got your back. Does this mean Sean is spineless? I'm sorry. Don't worry, Nikola. You don't have bones.
Bone.
Which is disturbing when you do your transformation and there's the sound of bones. Do you grow bones?
Do they have temporary bones? Do they have, like,
Temporary bones?
transitional bones?
Do you have transitional Wait, do you become 3D when you become mutant?
That's for a different FPS.
Are you like weird origami horror?
Nicola's
be
gonna
so-
be like. Sorry, go ahead.
That would be so cool, actually, if like their flat
Origami
papers
horror.
started to unfold as part of their transformation. That would be so unsettling.
Oh.
Then we should talk about later things later. About anyway.
Later things later.
We should talk about later things later.
Hashtag
Later?
origami
Later.
body horror for UPAans.
Oh man, when Tala listens to this, because he has a character for the Which Way campaign that is origami.
Amazing.
Anyways,
Anyways.
Nikola is gonna be like, oh, speaking of loved ones who care about us, do you want to call my other two moms real quick?
She kind of blushes and she's like, yeah, sure.
All right. Here, Sentry, you want to be like a little Lina sofa?
They cock their head, confused what you're asking.
I think that they're just like, here, hold this. Gestures.
At Lina,
Yes.
Sentry kind of looks at Lina like, and then looks back at Nikola like, you said I wasn't supposed to pick this one up.
No, just okay. Come here. Come.
Linus is like, we don't have to do this if you don't want. Also, she just dangled.
Sentry walks over to where Nikola is telling them to go.
Yeah, they're going to sit next to Sentry and Lean, which they have done before, and they're going to drag Lina so that they are also leaning against Sentry Poof.
I see.
Her eyes sparkle.
Sentry like
You're
wiggles to get comfortable there.
You know that GIF of Homer Simpson in the bushes
Yeah.
just sinks into feathers.
Nikola tosses treat. Good boy, good boy. Hey, you want would you like sunflower seeds or would you like mouse?
How? I'm like, how is the dog going to make this decision and then communicate it?
Bird noises, whine.
They can
don't
read minds then.
Do they do that usually with Sentry?
I mean, I established that they do it with butterflies in the other one.
Okay.
Butterfly in the sky.
Sentry wants the mouse.
Sentry gets the mouse.
Yes. Sentry eats the mouse and there is some crunching of bones.
Good boy, good boy, good boy. Look at this great boy.
Alina's like trying to figure out what kind of bird Sentry is like combined with now, and it's just like, mentally like, if owl can head 360,
You could try intelligence or investigation.
yes.
You can even have advantage because you are right there.
Okay.
Also, like, who is the fucking owl in this fucking city?
I mean, who has any kind of bird? That is player talk, KT, but
Ah, fuck. I was reading comments and I forgot to switch back. So that was a 19, and then thank you for letting me know. I totally spaced on that.
mm, 19 and
Okay,
16.
the 19 is the best.
Yeah. So with a 19, you can tell Sentry is some form of hawk. The Animorphs fan in my brain struggling to come up with any other type of hawk than red-tailed hawk. Just like that's the
Classic,
one I know.
It's a good one. It makes best noise that eagles steal.
Yes. So
Eagles do chirps.
Eagles don't sound like shit.
Eagles make little chirps.
So red-tailed hawk, sure. Yes.
I was about to say something and then I'm like, wait, no, that's a falcon. Anyway, Nikola, you dial your mom's phone. Phone? Which one?
They're
call it?
going. I think they'll probably call Penny first. Because that one's gonna at least be probably good reception.
Oh, Vril has suggested sharp-shinned hawk, which looks very neat.
Dope.
Ooh,
That
that's a
thing
pretty
looks so
bird.
fluffy. That thing looks so fluffy, but also it would rip your throat out.
Perhaps that is it then.
Yes.
And look at that tail. Look at how geometric that is.
It's very tidy.
Very
Oh
shaped.
yeah, this is much more fitting than red-tailed hawk. So sharp-shinned hawk, a shoo-in.
They have kind of gray feathers on their back
You
and
mean a
kind of
shinin?
a tan on the front. Huh? Lina, what up?
So Zen was like, "Oh, it's a shoe-in," and I was like, "You mean a shinin?"
Oh, I thought you said a shoe-shin.
Oh well.
I don't know. That's better.
I don't know what a shushin is either.
Well, shoe in, and then it's a sharp shin talk, so in shin. Is that anything?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
it's taken a long time to dial this Nokia.
I'm laughing just because of just Lina just mentally is probably being like, oh, this kind of bird. Oh, or is this kind of bird? Oh, this definitely this kind of bird, and probably this kind of dog. That would match with the missing persons posters I found.
What?
Not persons, animals. I mean, remember you said that posters were like up about missing pets.
I will give you this. Yes, posters were up about missing pets. Sentry was not on any of them.
No. Never mind.
What?
What?
Probably for the best.
I'm sorry. I'm happy because Nikola gets to keep bird dog, but also, who didn't love Sentry the way that Sentry deserved to be loved?
You'll have to ask Sentry about it. But right now you're calling your ma.
They sure are.
And the phone rings. And rings because I don't know how to do accents, but boy.
I'm just like, I am a phone.
And then, the phone gets picked up and you hear, hello, Change Family Orchard.
Ma?
Nikola! How's
Hey,
it
Ma.
going?
Howdy. I'm doing all right. Actually, I'm calling to a purpose, but first, how you been?
Oh, had better
Same.
days, had worse days. Orchard's been doing well this year, so that's something.
Oh, good, yeah. Did he get the pruning in? Or is that gonna have to be a spring chore?
Got most of it in, so probably a little bit more cleaning up in the spring, but got a pretty
Alright.
good start on it. I forgot it was
Alright.
winter.
And you got enough hands for the jamming?
Oh, yeah. We found some people from town who were willing to help out, so we're all set on that front.
Alright, that's good to hear. I know that the Mash and Smash siblings were raring to help. I don't know if they showed up, but I'm glad that things are still Bristol fashion down there.
Yep, not quite the same without you, of course, but we're managing.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if Mom talked to y'all, but we were thinking about organizing a field trip um down to the orchard this spring. If that'd be something you guys be interested in.
Yeah, she mentioned it. Well, we're you're always welcome back home, Nikola, and we would be so happy for you to bring some friends along.
Yeah, actually, speaking of friends and acquaintances, compatriots, they're starting to sweat a little bit. Uh, you
Lena's
know,
just looking on like, you can do it.
comrades of varying shapes and sizes. I actually have someone here I'd like you to meet. Um, so
Do you switch to speakerphone?
this entire thing has been speakerphone.
You didn't warn her?
So, you should know you're on speakerphone. And I actually have, a gal here. Her name is, Carolina Noticia. Um, so we're actually, we're going about town. Yeah.
Lena just giggles because, like, going about town, Nikola. She's just like, Nikola and I are dating.
Oh, well, how about that, Nikola? I'm so happy for you.
They are a very deep shade of purple.
Lena just can't help it. She's just giggling and just says, your son is blushing a lot.
No, stop it.
No,
well,
he
that,
totally is.
well, that sounds about right. Carolina,
Fake
was it?
news.
Yeah, you can call me Lena.
Lena. Well, I hope Nicola's been treating you well. I'm sure he has been.
Absolutely.
They're just on the floor. They're just like face down now.
Lena has taken the phone and is like, oh, Nicola's died.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame. Do you have any requirements for burial?
Stick them in an apple cart. Send them on down.
Yeah,
She lays
we'll
the
have to
blanket over your head, like, yes, rest in peace.
we'll have to get him out to the orchard then. Guess I won't have anyone to receive the fresh cider I was gonna send into town.
Oh, that's a shame. I'll accept it on his behalf.
They pop
Oh,
back
what a
up. But
sweetheart.
first of all, don't act like you wouldn't use me as free fertilizer. Second of all, thank you very much for the cider. Uh, that would actually be I would like that very much. They have the weakest shit you have ever tasted in your ever loving life down here, and they charge a nickel and a dime for it. It's ridiculous.
City folk don't know what they're doing when it comes to produce, do they?
Lena just like cry emoji in the background.
And fresh eggs, I haven't seen a single fresh egg since I got down here. All of them, like, it's like they age them before they put them on the shelf.
Ugh, what a shame.
Yeah, they wash their eggs. She looks sad.
But Nicola's just like, so Lena's very accomplished. She's on the student council. She's the treasurer.
You don't have to
Um,
brag, Nikola.
she does a lot of volunteer work.
No.
She's very involved in the community, very involved in local politics. Very personable. Everybody loves her. Revenge.
Hides under an entire pillow.
She actually kind of reminds me of Mother on her sunnier days.
Oh, well, she sounds just lovely. You know, we'd love to meet her. We'd love to meet her if she's coming. I've slipped out of it, haven't I?
Gotta get back into it here. Got this.
Yeah.
Up there in the holler.
Well, doesn't she sound like that's too strong now? I went the other direction.
Go for it. Go for it.
Go
Go
for it.
strong. Go strong. Up there in the holler. You got this. Over yonder.
Well, don't she
Ain't that
sound
just
like
the
just
way?
a lovely girl? I would sure love to meet her if she'd be coming out on that field trip with y'all.
Yeah, she's probably the one who's probably gonna have to organize it.
Actually, yeah, that would be great if I could have permission to have your number or whoever else I'd need to contact to help organize the field trip. That'd be fantastic.
Of course! Yes, absolutely!
Okay, I can get them from Nikola later.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. We're thinking about doing kind of a little bit of an experiment. Not anytime soon, but do we have any extra, good plant and soil that we could maybe ship up? Maybe some of the reserve seeds if you can spare them. Not anything huge, but well, you know what I'm trying to study.
Yeah, we do have a good bit of compost we could spare. Probably some other soil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could spare some. How much were you thinking?
Oh gosh. Couple of hogsheads at least. How much you got?
I mean, I'd have to go check check around the orchard a bit. Check the compost pile. Uh we might be able to do that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just, good soil, especially up here, is such a gift. We will take whatever you can spare. Um, Thank you, Ma. This it means a lot. It's actually it's real. Uh, Really good to get an update on what's going on with the orchard. I miss it a lot.
Aw, Nikola, and we miss you being here too.
I do want you to know that I'm doing better up here. People like Lena have helped tremendously.
I am so glad to hear it, honey.
Yeah, things aren't perfect, but that's why people like us are here to encourage them to do better.
Yep, encourage is a diplomatic way of putting it, but you are right.
Lena's just like, do you have any lakes or ponds nearby where, your farm area by chance?
There's the creek a little bit out, but
Yes. Are people allowed to go swimming in it?
oh, absolutely. Nikola, you remember how we used to go out there every summer?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining like two UPNs in water, just like ink clouds.
I was picturing floating on top like oil skims.
Yes. Yes.
Folds into origami boat, goes downstream.
No.
It might be a little bit cold when y'all come out here, but
Yes. She likes to swim.
Lena's amphibious, so as long as she oh
Oh, I'm a little axolotl too.
oh well, how about that?
yeah, she's her family are reporters down here.
Oh,
The conflicted noise. Lena just giant sweat drop looking at Nikola like,
It's
bless their hearts.
Ah, she knows what that means.
no, they're Lena's good people, Ma.
All right. I know that's not a easy job in that city.
Can I tell you a secret as long as you don't tell anyone?
Well, sure.
She just like looks at the phone and realizes it's not the burner and just says, I will elaborate in the spring, but I'm sure we'll get along more than expected.
It's uh she's a like-minded individual, Ma.
Hmm. Well, I'm sure if you like her so much, we will get along just fine.
Yeah, and maybe whenever we get to sit down and all three of us, you can give her some of your old stories.
Old anecdotes.
uh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Just happy. She wants to go into water. She wants to go into non-wellspring / Ennsville water. That sounds so nice.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Well, we'll let you get back to it, Ma. Thanks for talking with us. Actually, is how is Ma doing today? Is Ma gonna break the phone if I call Ma? Nope, your Ma. Is Mother doing all right today? Is she gonna break the phone on accident if I try to call her?
I think she's been doing pretty well today, so I think good chance at calling her.
All right.
Want me to give her a heads up that it's good news?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, I will do that. It was so good to hear from you, Nikola.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear things are keeping together down there. Don't um keep doing the best you can, Ma.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Nicola will hang up. Just like so that was Ma.
You did it! I'm so proud of you.
Hugs her. Hugs Sentry. Hugs.
Yay! Why does
Yeah.
your mother's kill phones?
She's a little bit sometimes you know how technology in horror movies, the phone being cut's like the first thing that happens.
Oh, she's got Eldritch Horror Abomination type vibes.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So me when I'm all like like picks her elbows up and like mimics being a big monster.
She giggles.
Yeah, that's picture that, but mostly like gray tones, 3D. Um,
I mean, you're a little bit 3D.
Man,
Whether you
I'm
like that.
3D. I'm no looks down like where am I? Oh,
No, when
okay.
you're in your other form. Have you not
Right,
noticed?
no. Ugh.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
later. Yeah. Regardless, that that's low key a lot of latent genes from her. Um,
Interesting.
yeah. I'm actually like if it seems like I'm playing up certain bits, it's because she's always had a little bit of a phobia of me getting run out of town on a rail. She's very much worried about because that's happened to her.
Oh,
People have not
pitchforks
been
and torches.
very literally. One time when I was 8, we fucking never mind.
Oh,
I'll tell you later.
I have like
Um,
the closest I think I get is like nobody takes me serious slash when I go grocery shopping, the overhead music turns into like bubble pop.
that's actually like they kind of stop and they're like, I think that you and Mother will probably have a lot to talk about because like even though it's
Different ends of
different,
the spectrum.
yeah, but it's still your genre interfering with having a the laugh that you would prefer to have.
Yeah,
Um,
the bubble pop is usually pretty good, but every once in a while you just I mean I like metal and rock and things like that. Okay, let's call your mother. She just kind of diverts.
I think that they like their eyes just kind of settle on you for another moment, just
Behind.
warm and seeing you. You're
Uh
used to being passed over, and they are looking right at you.
she hides in Sentry's feathers.
All right. They're going to dial Mother's phone.
Also a Nokia. It's the only thing that withstands horror. That's what the N stands for. Nikola Nokia.
Named after the one phone brand his mother could not
It's so
break.
it's so that he never breaks
What?
and has good communication skills.
Okay, I spent like 5 minutes preparing Ma's voice. I spent no time preparing one for Dima, so this
Yeah,
will be fun for
you did
someone.
At you.
uh, yeah. So Nicola's calling, and again it rings. A couple times before being picked up, and I think there's like a little bit of background static. Uh, and you hear a voice that goes, Nikola, is that you?
Mother, hi.
Uh,
You sound really nice today. I can hear every word.
I'm glad. Well, your ma told me that you had some good news to pass on, so I wanted to make sure I could hear it.
Thank you. I know it can be hard. So, uh, you're on speakerphone. I'm sitting here with, um, her name is Carolina Noticia. You can call her Lina.
Hello.
Uh,
And, uh, so we are, we're, she, so we're dating.
She pats you like good job.
uh,
Her eyes are also sparkling because your mother sounds so cool. Those are good vibes. Yes.
aw. Uh, did not think through what this reaction would be. Um,
You could.
so I think like there is like a little delay before she's like, uh, you you and Carolina are dating. Uh, for how long?
Uh,
Well, just a couple of days, but we haven't really decided on a time frame.
She laughed.
And you get like a little from the phone. So it's still new.
Is that okay?
Yes, certainly.
And can Nikola roll an insight on their mom?
Lina's like getting nervous because she can't read the tone of voice, and she's like, "Oh shit!
Me
Wait,
not
is
sure
this?"
what the tone of voice is that I'm
Well,
doing either. Sure, you
Uh,
can roll insight, Nicola, and an advantage because this is your mother.
I'm laughing because
Yay!
Lina's like, "Oh shit! Is this genre, or just something else, or am I just being paranoid?"
Now you see why people keep showing up with pitchforks.
Lina just like apologizing.
She'll go into a store and she'll be like, I want to buy some bread, here is some money. And people will be like, how dare you? Anyway. Okay, so that's an
She never
an
shops for
18
cutlery.
an 18 per one. And a 22 for the second one.
Yeah, so with a 22, Nicola can tell, his mother is trying to keep, like, fairly composed and calm, but is a little bit, nervous for and protective of Nicola. Like, oh no, is this girl going to break his heart?
They
Oh no.
biggest eye roll. Like that's real sweet, but also um it, I think they will forge ahead. Like they're just like Alina's grown to be a very dear friend. They're very involved in the community. They're they also like gardening.
Yes.
She also uh I think that they tap their thigh with 3 fingers, and in your head you hear, is that right if I tell them that you have some genre troubles as well?
She mentally replies, "Yes, it's okay. You just specify that it's maybe not horror."
Well, it's not, and also it's actually it's not horror, but she also has some genre difficulties. So I think that you two of you would have some really interesting conversations.
Oh, does she?
I'm a bit on the opposite spectrum of you.
I can't say I've met many people who are.
Yeah. My genre makes me a bit overly cutesy. Doesn't I'm a little axolotl tune. Um, like, walking into grocery stores and having the music change and things like that.
Yes, I am familiar with it.
I mean, I like it. Usually, you get opera. Like, please imagine like a tiny little Nicola holding the hand of this nightmare woman, and all of a sudden, like, they're trying to pick out what like treat to bring home, and you just hear da 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Just ominous organ music playing in the background. Lightning strikes outside. Just, hi, can you break a 20?
Just like, oh dear, they moved the bread.
The clap of thunder.
They move the breath.
Little
Um,
silicon spectator talk.
I laugh.
I forgot where we were.
Um, uh, trying to bond over genre issues.
Yay.
But I'm very happy with her. I I think that she's someone worth trusting.
She hides in Sentry's feathers.
Aww. And I think Daima's like, well, I suppose your opinion is the one that matters most in this situation.
You have permission to shovel talk me at any time you would like, ma'am. She says, muffled by feathers.
uh, I think she's like, oh, no need for that. As long as you have no ill intentions for my son, we should not have any problems.
Sorry, that's me. She's just like, I have no ill will towards your son. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I can't say that ill will anymore without thinking of this.
Nicholas or Lena says that, and Nikola just like.
Lena's also trying not to laugh because she's like, oh no, I said the thing.
Okay, but imagine at hearing that, Sentry kind of like perks up and starts looking around the room.
Lena face palms like, oh no.
Pet Sentry. You're all right, buddy.
And Sentry relaxes under the pets.
Yeah. We were thinking about you know how I've been in my letters I talked a lot about the people I've been running with.
Yes, I recall.
Um. Well, we actually I talked to my mom about maybe organizing a field trip down to the farm in the spring, and maybe y'all could meet my friends here.
Uh, yes, if you think that's a good idea, that, uh, sounds wonderful.
I might be corresponding with you more as I'm going to be helping organize the field trip. I am part of the student council at the high school, so yeah. I think it would be good for the class to get out of the city and see something else.
Well,
These are oh
uh, well, I can't say I disagree with that.
Sweat.
these are people that I trust very much, Mother. These are uh they I think that you will like them, and I am convinced that they would like you.
Well,
Um,
uh, then I will trust your judgment on this.
thank you. Dan, I'm thinking about it now. Like Lena's actually a very threatening person for Nikola to be involved with. Uh, from Diamond's perspective, like she has fucking media ties. She's on the student council. She has a lot of authority. If she wanted to, she could make Nikola quite the social pariah.
Lena like, oh no, no, wait. Wait.
Or alternatively, like, that's a good person to have in Nicola's corner.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of how trustworthy is she.
Lena is like, I want to be trustworthy, but I have to pretend I like Bronson. Fuck.
I also think that that mom will like Lena.
So
I think that they were very similar people when mom was my age.
Lena like, bruh, say less.
Lena doing the I'm doing the gesture, and I don't know why I'm thinking that's gonna get it across. But the cut it off gesture in front of the neck. Like, stop.
Yeah, just wait. No, don't say that. Lena just hides face in feathers.
Nicola's like, what?
Nikola, your mom was somebody who went to Innsville and was a bit of a delinquent.
They were trying to communicate that you don't like Bronson without saying the words you don't like Bronson.
That's fair.
Mom, you never made it to Wellspring, right? Remind me where you grew up.
Don't ask me this.
I'm sorry.
Just insert name here.
I think I've visited Wellspring very briefly. For your grandparents, but I grew up somewhat nomadic.
That makes sense.
All I can think right now is Lena's thinking about, I think that she would like roadkill. I think maybe they'd get along. Maybe one day she can come to Innsville. Innsville would be more accepting of an Eldritch Horror genre person.
Like, imagine is like 20% of both of Ennsville's like, oh, a challenger, and the other 80%'s like, holy fuck, what is that?
Nikola would get those passive thoughts from Lena of her just being like, oh yeah, maybe she could come and visit Innsville and be more comfortable in the dystopian hills than not the dystopian hellscape and just an actual hellscape. Wait.
You're getting a little bit of side eye.
Lena.
Like, well, well, yeah, yeah, she's someone I want to have around for a long time, so I look forward to y'all getting to meet in person.
Sentry.
In that case, I look forward to it as well.
Luna's just like, I may write letters later. I hope to get to know you better. Nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you as well, Carolina.
You can call me Lena, that's okay.
Nikola, like, thinking, like, is there anything else? Oh, also, I got a dog now. Hey, goodbye, love you. Talk to you soon.
Goodbye, Nikola. And I assume you are hanging up very quickly.
Yep.
Lena just like, the fuck?
I
like body language of like, you have this great habit of dropping things right before you hang up. And she's like, bruh.
Sentry has
Oh, you go ahead, Zen.
Sentry has perked up at the mention, like, I'm the dog.
What the
Lina
dog
reaching
doing?
like, you are the dog. You are the dog. Skitch, 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 skitch.
I'm
You are the dog.
sorry. What the dog doing?
What the dog do?
Nicola's just like, I realized I hadn't mentioned that I have a dog. For a while, like all three of my moms didn't hear about the dog, so I figured one of them should know about the dog.
Yeah. Lina's laughing because it's like, oh, hi, I have a girlfriend and a dog, and I want to go on a field trip. Bye.
Also, can you send me some dirt?
Also, can I have some dirt?
Oh, sorry.
That good soil.
Yeah, so that's my mom's.
Just
And
like a
you,
vampire, you need to sleep in the soil of your home country.
I'm probably gonna wait to get reamed out the courts. She is, well, she can be reasonable or she can try to yell at me. Either way, that's for later.
Oh, she's like, she wouldn't come here, would she?
I mean,
I mean, her parents are here, so like, there's not much keeping her from just visiting you in person. Is that ever gonna be a thing?
if it is, like, she doesn't have an overabundance of authority with me right now. And also, I feel pretty sure that if she wants to try to force me to do something, I can just kind of be like, nah.
All right. Let me know if you need a place to stay. I have places you could stay. There's also always Tailwind, I suppose.
Yeah. I appreciate that very much. The the grandparent brigade is not going. They had to deal with her as a teenager. If she wants to be like, he's being disobedient, kick him out, they're gonna go, ah ha ha ha. What about the time you did this?
Yeah, Lina just snorks like because
What-
she is aware of some of the things that Quartz has done.
One of Nikola's many grandfathers being like, "Excuse me, do you not remember the time we had to go pick you up from the local jail because you got arrested for throwing a brick through a store window?" Just like whatever Nikola's doing, Quartz doesn't really have a leg to stand on.
I'm just like, hey, remember what you did to that one cop bot? Because they do.
Nikola can really get away with a lot because the bar for good behavior from a teenager is so deep in the earth.
Just draws a little halo over them.
Mm-hmm. They're such a polite little farm kid. They
Look
have
at this
just been
polite young man.
such a delight.
Oh, they couldn't hurt a fly. Good thing this ain't a fly. Punch.
God.
Lina, I think, hops up next to Nikola and says, like, pats shoulder, like, you, yeah, good. Eh. She don't have words.
Thank thank you. Would you like to watch some anime?
Her eyes widen far larger than they should as the anime sparkle, and she says, yes.
Hey Sentry. Hey Sentry.
Sentry looks up.
You know that TV show you liked where you get to bark at all the like little animated critters scurrying around?
Sentry gives a
You
little
want
bark.
you want to watch it? He says you want to watch it. You want to watch it? You want to
Excited
watch it?
barking.
Lina like, ah.
All right,
She's
fun
like,
couch.
which
Which
one?
couch?
Which one? Which one? Which one?
I don't know. It's like all the little critters are like mice, I think.
Mice?
Yeah. Like like it's all like there's like a detailed, like it's called like orange wall or something.
I. She's just like, that's not anime, but I still like that one.
Oh, well, it's anime. Or well,
I
that
mean,
way.
Not-
to be fair,
Selena just deadpan stares at them. She's like, not all animation is anime. She gestures at you.
Mm-hmm. We look at her like, what?
I guess you're an anime boy now.
Oh, am I?
Turns on this show.
Oh, wonderful. I can talk to Kat about it.
She just face palms like, Kat will love that. You should definitely do that. And bring as much evidence to support your case as possible.
Well, we did what we came here to do.
Orange wall?
I was thinking about
Red wall.
the secret life of Ariadne or whatever it was.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was going to tie them together to be the same thing. But then you started reacting and I was like, this is funnier.
Not blue wall, orange wall.
Orange.
Orange is such an awkward word. Orange. I like the one where it's like naranja. Spanish. My pronunciation's probably shit, but it's fine. Anyway.
Alright.
Anything else that we had planned? I think that was everything. Do we just kind of close on them watching quote unquote anime in Nicola's room?
the
I
funny
saw
thing
it.
is, it's fucking live action for them. All of it's
It
live
is.
action for them.
It is.
Yeah,
Hey, what would be even worse?
what?
They watched that one show. I think it's made by that person called Smalls.
No.
I
So
think Nicola's
wholesome and
like,
cheery.
Ah.
What a great stress reliever.
can we watch something else? This one gives me weird vibes.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It just like it seems like no one really wants to be. You know how
Oh,
sometimes
it's overly happy and it makes you think of Wellspring.
kind of, but it also seems like no one really wants to be there. Like you want to like. There's nothing bigger than a passion project, you know. Like if everyone's just there for a paycheck, like that's valid to them. But like when it's everyone, you gotta wonder if there's something going on.
I mainly think the water physics is interesting because it seems too accurate. Anyway.
All
What
right.
the hell goes on in this show? Anyway.
Don't worry about it.
It's probably the most. Well, anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I'm like, we can talk about this after the recording.
All right.
Have a
Bye,
wonderful
folks.
Real Springs day.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.